You're watching Eyewitness News live at 10. A family is mourning the loss of a father, and they tried to get his belongings from his room, but they say they found everything was gone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Erica Bryant.
And I'm Evan Donovan, in tonight for Scott Wickersham. This happened at the Woodridge Assisted Living Facility in Monroe. Channel 9's Amelia White is live there tonight. And Amelia, pretty shocking. The family says they saw some of the employees and other residents there with some of his things.
Evan, that's right, and the owners just got back to him today and said that this was one big mix-up and thought he had donated his father's items to the facility. Now he's sharing his message to other families, hoping to prevent this from happening to them.
So this was about probably 2 years ago, not long after we moved him in.
There was one thing that stood out inside of Ray Rogers' room at Woodridge Assisted Living Facility in Monroe. He was a die-hard Tar Heels fan.
Everything he had was Carolina Tar Heel.
Rodney Rogers is Ray's son. He says the facility was his father's home up until he passed away on January 9th.
We went to go retrieve some of my father's own belongings within 48 hours after he passed away.
His father's door was roped off with caution tape and a note that reads, "Do not enter. Family only." But as Rodney entered, he was hit with yet another wall of grief.
It's empty. All of his personal effects are gone. He had a ton of stuffed animals that were Tar Heel stuff that was all over some of the wardrobes in the room. Every bit of that was missing.
After contacting the facility, he learned who snagged his father's keepsakes.
Other residents had basically rummaged through the room and took things. We didn't realize it was employees also that took stuff.
Shortly after a police report was filed, Rodney received boxes of his father's items right from the facility.
And to see the amount that was taken out from employees was just gut-wrenching, to think that they would pilfer through all of his stuff and remove it without having the family's consent. It just took away that closure.
And it took away the opportunity to lay his father to rest in the way Rodney says his father would have wanted.
With him being a devoted Tar Heel fan, we wanted to put some of his memorabilia out at the funeral home, and a lot of that, just about everything, was gone.
Rodney says he hopes no one will have to go through what his family did.
I want to encourage people, if you have to put your loved one in a facility, to double check the policies and procedures.
And I reached out to Woodridge Assisted Living Facility earlier this afternoon regarding this matter. I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm live in Monroe. Amelia White, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And very upsetting. You could see it on the son's face. Amelia, thank you.